Namaste everyone, my name is Yoshita and today's video is about strengthening the hip flexors. Hip flexors are the main muscle that helps the pelvic joint to do the basic movements. So follow along with me. So we are going to start in the standing position. You have to stand straight, slowly bend your right knee and then straight your right leg in the front. Join your palms and stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Slowly bend your knee and standing straight you have to stretch your right leg as back as you can and stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1 and slowly relax. Then we will switch the sides. So take your left leg up, bend the knee and straight your left leg. Stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Now slowly bring your left leg back as you can and stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1 and slowly relax. So now the next step is that you have to stretch your leg sideways. So just standing straight, you have to stretch your leg to the side and then stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1 and slowly relax. Now switch to the other side. Slowly take your left leg up to the side and stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1 and slowly bring it down. Now you have to bend your right knee to the sideways. So slowly stretch your knee higher, but you're not going to take your hand support. So leave the leg and let it be there for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Slowly relax and then switch your sides. The left leg goes up as high as you can bring and then leave it for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1 and slowly relax. Now for the next one, you have to open the legs wider. For a squat position, turn your feet out and then we'll do 3 times squat. So 1, 2 and 3. Now from there you have to raise your hands up and then go to the forward bend, 90 degree in the front and stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1 and then slowly come up to the center and gently relax. So now the next one is that we will do the malasana. So you have to slowly place your palms down and stretch your hips up and down for 1, 2 and 3. Now in the malasana, you have to raise your hands up 90 degree and then exhale, bend forward and lift your hips up to 90. Keep spreading your knees out and stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1 and slowly back to the center. Now we have to come in the tabletop position and then we have to stretch the right knee 90 degree to the sideways and stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Bring the right leg in and then stretch the left knee out to 90 and stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2 and one. Slowly cross your legs and sit straight. Now we have to sit with the little wide legs and we are going to raise alternative legs up. So you have to raise your hands up, place your palms sideways of the right leg and slowly raise your right leg up and stay for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Drop it down and go to a gentle forward bend for 3, 2 and 1. Again, inhale, raise your hands up and exhale towards the left leg and then raise your left leg up. Stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. And exhale, go to a gentle forward bend for 3, 2 and 1. Now inhale, raise your both the hands up. We are going to raise both the legs up. So drop your palms in between your legs and gently you are going to raise both the legs for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. And slowly come to the butterfly and stretch your knees up and down for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Now gently press your knees down and stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Slowly back to the center. Okay, so now for the last one, we are going to come in a low boat pose with the feet wider apart. So you have to slowly open your legs mat width apart, take your hands in the front, gently go down and raise your legs up to 30 degrees for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1 and slowly relax. Okay, so this was it about the video. Make sure to practice this twice in a week to have that strength in your hip flexors. If you like the video, do subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more. Namaste.